Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Card Game Guru here today, and today we're back running some modern leagues. I think I settled on Red White Burn for the NRG challenge 5K coming up on the 23rd. By the time you watch this, I would already been there and done that. I was just kind of watching the league results of the past week, and I was really waffling between Elementals, Blue-White Control. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get those cards in time. Elementals, Burn, and Crashcade. I really like the Elementals deck for FNM and local play, but I just think it's kind of fallen off. It's got a pretty horrid match against Jund, and its Burn match isn't great either. And I think Burn's just a fine deck. I think it's good in the open metagame that we're seeing right now. But let's go ahead and jump into a league and let's see how we can do. The first league we played this, we went 4-1, so let's see if we can do any better. And before we start our games, I would like to remind you to smash that thumbs up button if you guys like this content and want to see more. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see daily content, and I'll see you in the first game. Okay, we're here for match 1, game 1, playing against Buppin. Villoluris, obviously. Okay, I'll keep. My opponent's on Kahira, so Blue-White Control or Elementals more than likely. I think we keep this hand. This hand's pretty good. Both choices, both decks I had to choose between when deciding what I was actually going to play for this event. Sacred Foundry. Okay, so we're on Elementals, sure. So this should be a decent matchup for us. Hopefully I think we're on Hammer to get Risen Reef. For my test playing, I actually thought that Flamekin Harbinger might be the worst card in the deck. It doesn't really do a whole lot, and a lot of the times you get these awkward hands where you need a land. And Flamekin Harbinger, you just can't play it. Let's play and crack a Tarn. We don't really want to draw any more lands. So we're going to grab a Mountain, play a Swift Spear, attack for 1. And we could have suspended a Rift Bolt there, but I kind of just want to get the Swift Spear down and start putting pressure on my opponent. They also hurt themselves a lot with their lands. We really just need to kind of dodge an Omnath, or if they play an Omnath, just kind of have enough burn to counteract it. This turn we have the option of suspending a Rift Bolt. Or actually, yeah, I think we're going to just play this Swift Spear, move to combat, attack with the Swift Spears. So they're playing like they have a Solitude. We're going to go to 15. We're going to suspend our Rift Bolt. Pass turn. We have 11 virtual points in our hand, so we really just need to get 4, actually 1 more with the Rift Bolt, 1 more damage through. Like I said, I really like Elementals. I just don't think it's a great deck when when everybody's on Jund or Burn. Maybe that's not the case, and maybe everybody's just playing their pet deck still. What do we got? Risen Reef time? Teferi? Oh, they're going to stop my Bolt. That's fine. They're going to bounce a Swift Spear, also fine. We're going to kill their Teferi, probably. Do we care about killing their Teferi? We really need to draw a land now, which is unfortunate. Skewer. So what we can do is we could play Sacred Foundry, Searing Blaze, the Harbinger. Play Swift Spear, Searing Blaze, the Harbinger, put them at 11, attack for 4, they go to 7. And then we have double Boros Charm, so yeah, I think that's the play. We're not even going to worry about the Teferi. It's unfortunate it countered our Bolt, but that's okay. We really need to make sure we maximize damage off of our Searing Blaze as well. Attack for 4, they go to 7, and now Boros Charm Skewer kills them next turn. I found in the Elementals versus Burn matchup, they really need to have Let me get this out of the way. You really need to have a Utopia Sprawl? I guess I can't. Just move that down there. You need to have a Utopia Sprawl so you can play your Omnath a turn earlier. Or on turn 4 with a land. Is it Risen Reef time? Yep, that's fine. Don't care. What are you showing me? I wonder if they're the Thunderkin Awakener version. We're going to play a Flooded Strand. Okay, sure. So we're just going to shock in a Sacred Foundry and attack. Oh wait, that's unfortunate. They're still dead though. I forgot there was a Teferi in play. Yeah, Solitude doesn't matter here. As long as they don't have an Ephemerate. Don't have an Ephemerate, please. Okay. So they should still be dead. Would they exile? Prismatic Ending? That's fine. You can make your chump. White-red. Boros Charm you. And Skewer. Oh, cast the Spectacle. Okay. Let's see if we can do it right this time. Okay, going to game 2 against Elementals. Don't really want Deflecting Palm or Smash. Roiling Vortex is good against Elementals because they can't evoke. And it's got the your opponents can't gain life clause as well. So I think I want those. I don't hate Path either, but I don't think we need them. Rift Bolts are bad against Teferi decks. So I think that's probably what we cut. Also, Eidolon's not great. We want to cut Eidolons or Rift Bolts. I think I want to cut Eidolons here. I think Eidolon's going to deal more damage to us in the long run. And we can run it back like that. Opponent gets to go first, unfortunately. Reveal our Companion. Okay, yeah, this hand's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. It does burn things. Virtually, we have, what, 3, 6, 9, 12 points of burn. I'm going to keep. Opponent mulligan the 6. We're also on the draw, too, so 3 landers are fine. No 1-drop? Okay, sure. That's fine. Goblin Guide, I'll take it. Play a Goblin Guide. Combat. Cracks their Misty. What do they have here? Shouldn't have anything, right? There's shock. Yep, getting a shock. They should have done that after we declared attacks. Just because if there would have been a land on top, not that it actually matters, but because they drew a Hallowed Fountain anyways. And a 17. We have what? 3, 6, 9, 12. So we need to get 5 more points in. Yeah, Utopia Sprawl. Prismatic Ending. Sure. That's fine. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Okay. This will be the last turn we can really tap out a Skullcrack. Roiling Vortex. That's a good magic card. Yeah, so we're going to play that. Pass turn. So now they got to play Fair Magic with us. Unless they have another Prismatic Ending. I'm just looking for 4 more points of burn here. Is it Risen Reef time? Also something to note that I found out the hard way. Kahira is not an elemental. It is a cat. So they chose not to play anything, so that's fine. Arid Mesa. So we can. So I'm debating here. If we want to like Lava Spike Skewer, put him at 10. But I think I'd rather just Lava Spike. Hold up the Skewer. Pass turn. Play a little bit slower. We're not really under a whole lot of pressure, and we could easily get blown out by some life gain. Where's our opponent got an Endurance here? If it's Endurance, I really don't care. Yeah, looks like an Endurance. That's okay. I'm going to shuffle my lot, put Lava Spike on the bottom of my library. It's fine. Opponent's down to 12. I'm going to take 3 here, which is okay with me. I'm debating firing this lightning bolt off here. Get him to 9. I'm just going to blue, white, red, green. So they can just play Omnath here, actually. This is just an Omnath. They're probably... Okay, so... Hold on, let me think. Let's do some math. They're going to go to 9. So if I Skullcrack here, they go to 9. Untap, Bolt, Skewer. We need a land to kill them. It's a little risky. I think we'll do it though. I mean, we have Roiling Vortex. Oh, okay. I see where I messed up. So we can Searing Blaze instead. Still just need to draw a land. That's okay, I think. If we draw a land, they're dead. Did not draw a land, but they're still dead. Lava Spike, Lightning Bolt, Skewer. Hello everybody, welcome back to round 2. We get to play first, which is always nice. Playing against a Dojang? This hand's fine. I mean, we're not going to mulligan this, right? We're playing against a Lurrus deck. Yeah, we'll keep. I'm probably going to lead on Foothills. Just so we have the minute chance of drawing less lands. And it still conceals that we're a burn deck. We could be Jund with Lurrus, with Foothills. We're not Hammer. Trying to think of what else we could be. We could be a Brew. What does our opponent have? Are they on Hammer? Bobble. Okay. They're going to bobble me or them? They're going to bobble themselves. That's fine. I'm thinking Jund, but I could be wrong. Inspiring Vantage. Are they on burn too? Oh, okay, sure. That's fine. We can play this mirror match. I bet they're on the Dragon Range channel or Ragavan version. Do I want the top card? It was a Wooded Foothills, not particularly. I would like to bolt this Goblin Guide. Grab a mountain. Bolt Goblin Guide. I really want to minimize the amount of damage we're going to take if we plan on playing 2 Eidolons. If they get their Bobble Trigger. Drew a Rift Bolt, that would have been good last turn. Oh well. Play the Eidolon past turn. Foothills. They're going to play an Eidolon as well. Who wins the triple Eidolon game? That's my question. trying to think. Do we play Eidolon here? No, I think we attack first. It's unfortunate that we can't play the Swift Spear, but I don't want to take any more damage off the Eidolon. Cracking their foothills. What is it? Searing Blaze? Searing Blaze is fine. Now we can play Inspiring Vantage, Mount or Swift Spear, Eidolon. Fast turn. Opponent has so many more cards in their hand when we do. We have some more pressure on the board. Kind of making our opponent just respect our creatures still, which is fine by me. DRC, trigger Ragavan, sure. It is a 3/3. So do I just like hard cast this Riftbolt, target their Dragon Rage Channeler? Probably. We take a Ragavan or a Eidolon trigger, but we get a Swift Spear trigger off of it. Opponent only has 3 cards left in their hand. They're down to 15. We have 7 points of burn in our hand still. So they're at a virtual 8 where they got Boros Charm. Make it indestructible. Is that what we're thinking here? Or are they going to Boros Charm me? Permanents you control gain indestructible. Darcy resolves. Do we just bolt? They take 2 from Eidolon. Oh, I don't want to let that resolve. Crack. Grab a mountain. Bolt the Dragon Rage Channeler? Okay, I'm not sure if that ended how we wanted it to end, but our opponent's at 8. We have a Boros Charm in our hand and an Eidolon in play. Can also always add Lurrus to our hand as well. Lava Spike, sure, they're going to go to 6. That's fine. When you got Light Up the Stage, go to 4. Eidolon, okay, so now you're at 4. Okay. Now you can't cast anything. Boros Charm you. Okay, going to game 2 against Red-White Dragon Rage Channeler Burn. Is that what they're calling it? Okay, so we don't need Skull Cracks, I don't think. We'd only really be negating like a Helix and maybe some Firewalkers out of the board. Searing Blaze I still think's fine, especially against the Dragon Rage Channeler version. I like Helix. I'm looking at like Rift Bolts maybe still being just the worst card. I want Firewalkers in the deck. I don't necessarily need Path. Well, do I need Path? It answers Firewalker. What do we cut for Path, though? I mean, it's such a dead card against them in general. Could probably cut a Rift Bolt or 2 for some Path. Maybe 3. Let's cut 3 Rift Bolt for 3 Path. Do we want Deflecting Palm? It's kind of like a counter spell, sort of. No, let's run it back like this. I was thinking Deflecting Palm just kind of like counters a bolt and makes our own bolt, but it's probably worse than having actual bolt in our deck. So reveal Lurrus as companion. This hand is great. We're going to keep it. Opponent kept 7 as well. Inspiring Vantage, sure. Swift Spear, sure. Bobble, sure. Bobbles me, that's fine. So they know this card we're going to draw. So I'm trying to think. Do we lead Goblin Guide? It represents more damage. So probably we lead on Goblin Guide. Bobble Trigger. Sacred Foundry. Less exciting. Let's play the Sacred Foundry. They know we have it, and let's play Goblin Guide. Attack for 2. Revealed Wooded Foothills. That's fine. They're gonna play the Wooded Foothills we know about. Would make the most sense in my opinion. Well, they played Inspiring Vantage. They got Searing Blaze. Kill Goblin Guide, attack for 2. Yep. Sure. We go to 11. This hand's not looking as hot as I thought it would, unfortunately. We drew a Lava Spike. I don't think we're the aggressor anymore, so I think we have to go grab a Mountain. Cast Swift Spear. Path Swift Spear. Attack for 2. I still know about the Foothills in their hand. So they have 4 mysteries. We're down to 16. We have Virtual 9 in our hand. I should have cut the Eidolons on the draw, huh? Yeah, that should have been the cut. It's Eidolon on the draw. We're just pre-boarded for game 3. No worries. Cracks their Foothills we know about. Grabs a Mountain. Plays the DRC. Sure. Plays Goblin Guide. That's fine. Plays another Goblin Guide. This is getting less fine. Attacks for 4. What Foothills is 1? The other one was a Helix. Helix is good. I'll take the Helix. I'm going to go to 6 here. I actually think I have to Helix the Dragon Rage Channeler. Unfortunately. I was going to Searing Blaze it originally, but the fact that I die, more than likely going to die on the crackback if I save a turn to Searing Blaze. They only have 3 card types in their graveyard. They could instant here. They got Path. Sure. That's fine. Sure. I guess we'll go grab a Mountain. Get all of our lands out of our deck. Game 3 from the Helix. We go to 8. Spike our opponent and hope we can get... I don't know how... Man. What do we need to draw here? Core Firewalker would be good. Okay, they're looking for Boros Charm. Did they find the Boros Charm? It doesn't look like it. Attacks for 4. Does Swift Spear kill our opponent? 369. I don't think so. Oh, well, we revealed the Swift Spear anyways. Fortunately, I think we got to leave that back to block, right? We're going to go to 4. We got 3 mana. Oh, put Luris in their hand? Sure. Fine by me. Play the Sunbaked Canyon. So this is 3, 6, 9 with 4 mana. So yeah, we're definitely leaving the Swift Spear back to block, it looks like. And I think we have to Searing Blaze now because we're dead to any burn spell. Still dead to any burn spell, really. I think we got to keep Skewer in hand. I want to sack the Sunbait Canyon to draw a card. I have Luris, random. They have any burn spell, we're dead here. So let's hope it's not at all burn spells. Fingers crossed. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, Luris, you're going to cast your Luris here? Get Goblin Guide back? Or a Bobble? Don't mind the dogs. Luris is fine. I think if I'm my opponent, I get Bobble back, but maybe not. I guess that means I'm never blocking, or I can't attack now. Unless it's exactly Searing Blaze, or land Searing Blaze. Well, they had a land anyways, so that's unfortunate. Looking at the top card of my deck with Bobble. Sure. No attack. So they don't have a burn spell. We're going to sack the Canyon, draw a card. Drew an Eidolon. Yeah, I don't want to cast that. Ugh. Opponent gets to draw off the Bobble. Firewalker. Well, I think we're probably dead here. Yeah, let's go to game 3. Sideboarding. Okay. On the draw, or on the play, I definitely want Eidolons in my deck. Deflecting Palm. Probably not. Skullcrack, no. Vortex, no. Let's run it back. A little bit of a missed sideboard by me, but that's okay. You'll learn. I would like to go first. Reveal Luris. Two lands and a bunch of gasoline. Yeah, we'll keep... we don't have very many creatures this hand, but we have all of the burn, which is okay by me. Lava Spike our opponent. So we have 3, 6, 10, 13 virtual points of burn in our hand. So we really just need another 4. A creature would do well. Advantage into Swift Spear, sure. So we got a Searing Blaze for that one. Unfortunately, we're going to have to Scalding Tarn for a Sacred Foundry to Searing Blaze that. So we need our white. Now they bobbled me, so they know what we're going to draw. Hopefully it's an Inspiring Vantage. I'd take advantage or a something. I don't know what else I'd want. If it's going to be a land, it needs to be an Inspiring Vantage. Boros Charm. Alright. I'll take it. Go get a Sacred Foundry untapped. Let's go ahead and Searing Blaze here. I guess we could have waited on the Searing Blaze. I shouldn't. Because if I let them untap, they can bolt and get out of get their Swift Spear out of Blaze range. So now we're really looking to just survive to kill them. We have 8, 11, 14 points of burn in our hand. Eidolon makes math hard. Goblin Guide, fine. Give me a land. Don't play double. Okay. Spike's fine. Give me a land. Lava Spike. Okay. Can they kill me next turn if they have bolt, land, Goblin Guide attack? It's an option. That is definitely an option. I think I'm just going to go ahead and... Helix now. I don't want to get skull cracked. Go to 13. Maybe I was supposed to helix the Goblin Guide there. Boros Charm. Oh boy, we're getting Boros Charm flooded, huh? We're probably going to lose, I imagine. Oh, okay. So if they charm here, we go to 7. They attack us down to 5. We can deal 6, put them at 5. Or we can do Boros Charm, put them at 7. Yeah, so I think we got a Boros Charm here and hope we draw a 3rd land. Starting to think we probably should have helixed the Goblin Guide. Well, we're probably not dead, right? They didn't burn us there, which is odd. Can I draw a land, please? Land? Hey, we drew a land. Okay, okay. We're going to go to 9. Opponent passes. So what could they have? A helix? 4? Go ahead and Boros Charm. They know about 2 of the Boros Charms in our hand. They got Deflecting Palm. Oh, they brought the palms in. Oh, boy. Yikes. I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, we're at 5. Okay. Okay. How do we not lose now? Like Boros Charm skewer their token? Or the Goblin Guide? Oh, that's unfortunate. 3, 6, 10, 14. Yeah. That's probably what we got to do, right? Well, I can spike them down to 8. And then skewer, but they know about the Boros Charm in my hand. So let's go ahead and Boros Charm. Go to 7. Sunbait Canyon, tap for a red, cast the Spectacle, the Goblin Guide. Hope we're not dead. I hope they're just have a handful of Core Firewalkers and not a second white source. Or like Searing Blazes. I would take a handful of Searing Blazes as well. If I could draw a Bolt, that would be best. Or a 1-mana instant. Because if I have another Deflecting Palm on a Boros Charm, that would be unfortunate. Nothing. Okay. So that tells me... What does that tell me? That I'm not dead. Eidolon. I don't think that's it. We could cast Eidolon, I suppose. We go to 5. No, we don't want to Eidolon here. We do want to just cast a Lava Spike. And hope we don't get Deflecting Palmed again. Supposed to, let me know down below. Are you supposed to bring Deflecting Palm in again in the mirror match? I don't think so. So now we just play this awkward game of who blinks first. Well, now you're dead. Red, white. Here's another. Welcome back for match 3 here. We're playing against Pedro Goosh. I would like to play first. I would like to reveal Luris as my companion. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this hand. 3, 6, 9. We got 12 points of burn. We'll try it. Needs a little help, and it's going to be very unfortunate if we draw a land. Opponent mulligan the 6. Okay. Let me know down below how often Luris is relevant in your games. Most of the games I play with this deck, I just find Luris doesn't matter. Like 8 games out of 10. So like some people were talking, maybe it's just worth putting Blood Moon back in the sideboard. Opponent's on Swamp. Okay, what deck plays Swamp? Is it Reanimator maybe? Jund or Reanimator? Interesting. Okay, as soon as I stop recording, It's time to cast a Rift Bolt, of course. How did it... What is going on? Rift Bolt my opponent after it was hiding from me. Arid Mesa. That is not what we wanted to draw there. We're going to play it, though, and suspend another Rift Bolt and pass. This hand is not going so well for me. It might be on mill, I suppose. Urborg. 8-rack? They on 8-rack? Spellpox? Discarded a Pithing Needle. Let's go ahead and crack this. This is not ending all too well for me. It's fine. So they Brutality, the rest, and Vampire Kissed. Is that the right one? Drew a Boros Charm. Do we just want to add Lurrus to our hand here? I think so. Actually, why don't we tap that for black so we don't take a life? Add Lurrus, maybe. Maybe. There we go. Pass turn. Probably going to get Thoughtseize now, but there's really no ever time for me to add Lurrus and play Lurrus in the same turn in this deck. Urza Saga. Sure. Liliana? Yeah, that's fine. Take up Liliana. We could probably discard Sacred Foundry. They discard Fatal Push, sure. Drew another Searing Blaze. That's no bueno. So I think we're just going to play Lurrus. Pass turn. Mono Black Urza Saga, huh? Hopefully they just take up Liliana. That would be my preference. We can ditch one of these Searing Blazes. Saga trigger, sure. They know about Searing Blaze, and that's it. What do you got, opponent? I imagine they minus, but they could tick it up. You know, I think actually they might actually be on 8-rack. Because Saga finds both pieces. Not Shrieking Affliction, but the rack. Oh, they're going to escalate. Okay, sure. So they're going to take my Boros Charm, kill Lurrus. I don't think we're winning this game. There's another Saga. Sure. I want to see what my opponent's doing, though. So I'm not just going to concede. It might just be mono black control as well. Helix. It's fine. So what are they going to get off the Sagas? We already seen Pithing Needle. They get the rack. Okay, so they are definitely on 8-rack. So Searing Blazes are awful against my opponent. Makes sense. So I guess we can go ahead and die to a rack, but go down in a blaze of fire. Yep. Take 3 from the rack. Yep. Okay. Skewer. Fine. Black, red, red. Skewer my opponent. They're down to 10. I mean, if we didn't draw 3 Searing Blazes against a deck with no creatures, or 2 rather, probably would have went better. Oh, now they're going to make some creatures. Sure, makes sense. They get a Shadow Spear here, we'll concede. Make a token, sure. Show me the Shadow Spear. Expedition map. That is not a Shadow Spear. Okay. Attacks for 4. We go to 13. That's fine. Lava Spike, sure. Sure. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Opponent's down to 7. We're still alive here. As long as they don't play an artifact or get an artifact off a map. If my opponent activated their Blast Zone, I would appreciate it a lot. Oh, we're just dead to the rack, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Okay. I think. Let's see what we're going to draw. Boros Charm. If I draw a 3-mana burn spell, I'm going to be very upset. Okay. So, playing against 8-rack. Definitely don't want Deflecting Palms. Probably want Smash. Do I want Skull Cracks? Maybe. They might just be better than playing Searing Blaze. Roiling Vortex, no. Well, maybe. Not necessarily for the life gain, but the pinging? Nah. Sanctifier Invec. No Firewalkers, no Path. Let's actually just cut the Searing Blaze. And we won't bring in a Skullcrack. Alright, Goblin Guide's fine, Lava Spike's fine, Bolt's fine, Swift Spear, Helix Charm, Eidolon, sure. Bolt, Rift Bolt, fine, Skewer. Yep, we'll try it like this. This might be the one time where you want more Sanctifiers than core Firewalkers in your sideboard. I would like to play first. Thank you. I would like to reveal Loris as my companion. And this hand is pretty good, so we're going to keep it. Opponent mulligan the 6. You also never really mulligan. You should never mulligan against 8-rack. Opponent's down to 5. Are they looking for, like, Leyline? Does my opponent have Leyline in their mono black deck? I hope not. Let's play Fiery Eyelet, Swift Spear, and hope they're just on Duresses. Attack for 1, sure. What you got, opponent? Swamp. Inquisition, sure. So now we're playing heads up. What are you taking? They took a Swift Spear. Sure. That's fine. So it tells me they're weak to creatures with their hand. So we're going to play a Swift Spear. I think we will go ahead and skewer them post-combat. Right. I'm not seeing a turn ever where I have everything lined up perfectly. Like if I draw a land, I'm going to be missing out on 2 damage, but if I don't draw a land, this is obviously the play. We're down to 14. We have 7 points of burn in our hand. Herborg, sure. Voidwalker, can't block my creature, so I'm okay with that. Eidolon. Did I just play Eidolon here? I think so. Let's play an Eidolon. Move to combat. Attack for 2. Opponent's down to 12. Virtual 8 with the Boros Charm. 5 if with the Smash. I only know about Boros Charm in my hand where they got Liliana. They take 2, go to 10. Sure. We'll discard Smash off Liliana. Okay. Opponent discarded Swamp. I think my opponent's dead now, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're just dead. Yep. And we go to game 3 against Mono Black Rack. 8-rack. Do I bring in Searing Blazes? They have Dothy Voidwalkers. Are they better than Skullcracks? Probably. Let's cut Skullcracks. Let's bring back in 2 Searing Blaze. Now we've seen Voidwalkers. We'll run it back like that. They also know about our smash in the main, or out of the sideboard now. So there's consideration we probably should have took to sideboard them out if they took out their rack. Violuris. We got another pretty good hand. Opponent kept as well, so they must have the spice. Oh, I get to go first. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, yep. I'm bad at this game sometimes. Oops. Missed 2 damage. No, they had Bloodchief's Thirst. That's unfortunate. They should be at 18. We'll keep that in the back of our head and see if it matters later in the game. It probably will. These games are normally pretty close. What do you got? 2 mana. Oh, Collector Brutality time? Escalated all the way? Sure. I'm going to take Smash, maybe? If they take Smash, that tells me they have a Rack in their hand or a Saga. They took Lava Spike, so they don't have either of those. Okay. So this is what they know about our hand. We'll just jam the Eidolon again and make them have another answer. They're still at 20. Should be at 18, but it is what it is. We got Liliana. Take your 2, make me sack a creature. Yep. Sack my Eidolon. Sunbait Canyon. So they know about Riftbolt, Smash. So let's go ahead and just a Riftbolt to Liliana, I think. Well, maybe not. How many cards of mine is it going to eat? At least 1. So I rather them just not have it in play. The reason I did that is so I can burn their face there, but it's still going to eat another card and still be in play, so I'd rather just waste the burn. Quote-unquote waste the burn. Mostly just kill Liliana. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I didn't think about that one. Okay. That's a 4/3 pro white. Okay. So now we don't have any cards in our hand. This doesn't feel very good for me. Luckily, the 2 damage didn't matter. Let's go white, white, red. Give that to my hand. Play Sunbait Canyon, pass turn. Hope they don't have Thoughtseize. Let's try to dodge a discard spell from the discard deck. That's my preference here. They could actually just Turok me again. They chose not to do anything. That's fine. We drew a Boros Charm. White, white. Let's go and play Luris. Cast Goblin Guide. Attack with Goblin Guide. My opponent's deck, sweet. Did not expect to play against Mono Black 8-rack. Guess it might not be 8-rack. You might not be on Shrieking Affliction when you got Fatal Push. Yeah, Fatal Push the Goblin Guide, that's fine. Sack the Silent Clearing. They killed a kid my Luris there, which I might have liked more. I think they drew Swamp. So they have Thesby and Swamp, 2 randoms in their hand. We're back for round 4 against Salvite. Luris is my companion, as always. This hand seems really good. We're going to keep it. I have Goblin Guide on 1, Riftbolt, Goblin Guide on 2. I'm okay. I'm down to clown. Opponent did not reveal a companion. My god, if we're playing against Mono Black 8-rack again. I pull my eyeballs out of my head. Opponent kept 7. Flooded Strand. Chalice on 0. Blue-white control? My opponent's going to feel real stupid when they didn't put that Chalice on 1. Inspiring Vantage. Let's play a Goblin Guide. It's weird that my opponent just ran the Chalice out like that. Even if they are against, like, for instance, Crash Cade, you really don't need Chalice out till, like, turn 2? Turn 3, even? Maybe they're not? What are they playing? I have no idea. Okay. Let's play Sunbait Canyon. Cast Swift Spear. Cast Goblin Guide. Move to combat. Attack for 5. Can we figure out what they're playing, please? Blood Moon. Oh, that might be a problem. Yeah, I'll be fine. So they want like that. They got Helix. Oh, I bet they're playing that. Wait. Salvite. Weren't you guys? Didn't they win the Oh boy. The Modern Challenge with like the Stoneforge Moon deck? Fury. Sure. It's also fine. So they played their planes. They still have Blood Moon. We got Blood Moon time. Oh, Season Peasy? Alright. That's fine. Teferi, Arid Mesa. Oh, they exiled the Blood Moon? Sure. My turn. Let's go ahead and play and crack an Arid Mesa. Grab a Mountain. Suspend Riftbolt. Searing Blaze, Pyromancer. This hand went really badly, really quick. It's not awful, but it's definitely not great. Another Peasy? What are we discarding? Bone Crusher, Prismatic Ending? No blocks. I do not want my opponent to draw any more Lightning Helix, please. I don't know if I can beat any more Lightning Helix. Skullcrack. Sure. Suspend a Riftbolt. Pass turn. Opponent's a 9. So now we have lethal. Just need to play around the Helix, right? I'm just going to get in there for 5. They're putting the clock on me. I definitely don't appreciate it. Cast the Riftbolt. They're at 6. Play Eidolon? Let's just Lava Spike them. They're at 3. Pass turn. So what don't I want to happen? A Helix to resolve. Okay. I also don't want to tap the Sunbait Canyon for mana. Land. Or Burn Spell. Another Eidolon. That's kind of a burn spell. Not really what I want, though. Pass turn. I'll take it. I'll go to 1. Mountain. I think here we just sack Sunbait Canyon? Probably. Don't have a Helix. You can have a Helix. Don't have a Helix. Please don't. Oh my god, we drew 3 Eidolons. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Well, let's see if they have it. Wow, that went really badly, really quick. And they had the Helix, so I had the read on it. So, yep. Okay, playing against a Jeskai Control, it looks like. Skullcrack can come in. Do I want Firewalkers? I like Searing Blaze. I don't like Riftbolt against the Fairy decks. So we each want 2 Firewalkers. Cut 2 Riftbolt. Try it like that. Yeah, let's run it back. That game did not go well for us. I don't know what we could have done differently. I have to run that game back and see. Maybe I should have been a lot more aggressive. Reveal Lurrus. Yeah, okay. Can't cast the Firewalker, but that's okay. Opponent mulligans to 6. Play and crack a Wooded Foothills. Go get a Sacred Foundry untapped. We'll Lava Spike the opponent. Down to 17. Oh, they have Chalice in their deck. I forgot about that. Oh, I should have brought in the Smash Smithereens. That's unfortunate. Luckily for us, we're insulated. So that's good. Play Eidolon, pass turn. Don't have Spell Pierce. Or Spell Snare. Cracks their Flooded Strand down to 16. Gets a Triome, sure. Here comes the Chalice. Fury. That's fine. Sure. Perfectly fine by me. Boros Charm. Alright, well, I mean, let's keep just Core Firewalker. I don't have very much experience playing against the deck, so my plays are kind of loose, I feel. I feel like these Core Firewalkers are probably going to get sideboarded back out. Game 3, if we go to Game 3 for Smash. Vista. Okay. Cracks their Vista, down to 15. Cast the Bone Crusher Giant. I gain 1. I would like to use its ability. Thank you for asking. Lightning Bolt. Okay, sure. I mean, we have 13 points of burn in our hand, so we have lethal if we can get it to resolve. We'll pass. See what we can do here. I mean, my opponent's winning the race. Only by a little bit, though. Do you have the Helix in your hand? Always yes. Always yield. Here's the Helix, boy. Oh, Flusterstorm. So it's just a Spell Pierce? It's fine, I think. No. Okay, that resolves. And then I would like to Lightning Bolt you. Down to 10. Okay. Sunbaked Canyon. Not the greatest draw in the world, but we'll take it. Attack for 2. They go to 8. We can pass here. They're dead if they don't have anything. Attacks for 4. We go to 11. Red, white. Let's go ahead and Helix here. I gain a life. Go to 12. Helix in response. Skullcrack back. I don't gain life either. That's unfortunate. Flusterstorm the Skullcrack, sure. That's a hell of a stack. So now we have to draw some gasoline here. Oh, they get to counter both of them. Oh, that's really good. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, we need to draw some gasoline now, and that is not it. We're going to sack this, draw a card. Lava Spike, that's fine. 12, we can deal 12 right now. Not right now, but in the future. We'll add Lurrus to our hand. Pass turn. Gonna crack the Vista? Sure, down to 20. 5 cards in hand. 6 cards in hand. We both have 6. Really would like to get these lava spikes out of my hand before they play a chalice on one. Denick, that's fine. Well, I don't know what that's supposed to do. I mean, it's a 2/3 body, I suppose. Which is kind of annoying. It's not, like, spectacular, right? I mean, we can just Searing Blaze. Alright. Cards in graveyards and can't be the target of spells or abilities. This doesn't target anyways, so that's fine. Lava Spike. Please don't have a 3rd Helix. So now we gotta think, do we want to skewer or spike here? Spike dodges the chalice on one, so I think we're gonna spike. Pass turn. I'm not opposed to drawing a land if they disturb back Denick. They should be at 4. I'd be much more comfortable if they were at 4. You gonna put this untapped? Oh, that's unfortunate. So time to get Denick back? If so, I might have to sack the Sunbait Canyon. No Denick. Okay, sure. Smash. It's fine. I think we're just going to cast Lurrus here. Cast Lurrus, get Goblin Guide back. Attack for 2. I feel some kind of answer in my future. Helix, Stomp, sure. Stomp the Lurrus. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'd rather have it than a Goblin Guide, but we still got the damage in at least. Still need a land for this other Searing Blaze in our hand. If we draw a land, I think they're actually just dead after gaining 6 off of the Helixes. We go land, Searing Blaze their creature. They go to 5. We attack for 2, and then we skewer them. Alright. Guess that's how we drew it up, huh? Casting the Stomp, sure. Or casting Bone Crusher, rather. I'd like to draw a land, please. Please and thank you. One time, give me a land. Hey, look at that. We drew our land. Red, red. Searing Blaze. I'll take my 2 if you take your 3 opponent. Move to combat. Attack for 2. I'm drawing a Cauldron Complete. That is kind of annoying. That is a clock and a half. And then I think we skewer here. Flusterstorm. Sure. That's fine. You got my thing. Pass turn. Still at 3. They have a Sacred Foundry for the Complete if they want to put it into play. They go to 1 though if they do that. Season peasy. Okay. Digging. Discarded the Compleate and the Sacred Foundry. So we don't know. Welcome back to match 3 here. Or match 5, match 3. Goodness. It has been a long day. Urban Atherma. Okay, sure. Valorous is my companion. Ooh. The classic 3 Boros Charm hand. Okay. I don't hate it. I'm down to clown. I'm going to keep. Now the question is, do we crack the... Oh, Tron too? Alright, alright. Tron in the 3-in-1 bracket. On the draw, this is very... I don't like being on the draw against Tron. I don't know why I played that and cracked that. Oh well. Grab a Mountain Goblin Guide. Opponent kept 7 too. Yikes. That is never a good side when they're on Tron. Attack with the Goblin Guide. They reveal a Sylvan Scrying. So let's hope they don't have second Tron piece. Crack Sphere for green, right? Play your Tron land, yep. Sylvan Scrying for the 3rd one, yep. I'm with you, I'm with you. Okay, okay. There's Urza's Tower. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to attack you for 2. Playing the same game, right? There's Chromatic Star, sure. They're down to 16. So, do I want to Rift Bolt, Lightning Bolt, or just Boros Charm them, put them at 12? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that in hopes to draw a 3rd land. I mean, we have lethal. As long as they don't have, like, a Worm Coil. Please no Worm Coil. Just be a... okay. We're just going to be a Worm Coil kind of day, huh? I wonder if this opponent's not going to attack into open Skullcrack mana. White, red. Boros Charm. We're at 12. Lava Spike. Pass. Keep our Skullcrack mana open that we don't have. Okay, this opponent's just attacking right into it. Like you're supposed to. Sure. Make your green, yep. I'm with you. Tron be Tronin, huh? Tron be Tronin. 6? Don't be another Worm Coil. Yeah, I'm not beating... maybe. I mean, there's a world, right? If I draw a Skullcrack off the top of my deck, I might be able to win this game, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Let's go white-red. Boros Charm my opponent. His hand was sick until I seen I was playing against Tron. Opponent down to 14. Okay, we drew our land. Okay, back after my dog finished barking. Do we want Path? Is Path something we're interested in? I know we don't want Searing Blaze. Eidolon? I mean, it's fine on the draw, right? I'm going to cut Rift Bolts for Path. Rift Bolts or Helix? Probably Rift Bolts if we're bringing in Paths. Try like that. Let me know down below if you guys bring in Path against Tron. Do you think I need more answers to Worm Coil? Is really what it comes down to. That is 4 lands. I cannot keep that. Okay, I'm going to keep this one. I think we're going to put Skewer on the bottom. Opponent mulligan, finally, as a Tron player. As you should. We have 13 points of burn in our hand. So let's, Lava Spike. Pass turn. Opponent has Tron land. Okay. Star or Sphere. Yep. I'm with you, Tron. I get it. I see what you're doing. We drew a land, which is very unfortunate. That's fine. Do we want to smash here? No, right? That can't be right. We don't want to smash. If it was map, probably. Green mana, yep. With you, with you. Okay, okay. Tower. Sylvan Scrying. Man, I feel like I've done this before. Okay. That's unfortunate. Hopefully it is not a Worm Coil. Otherwise, the Smash to Smithereens is a glorified fog. Opponent's down to 13. Can I get a 1-mana burn spell? Eidolon. Yeah, that ain't it. That is not it, boys. Okay, then. What we got? Karn? Be a Karn. Come on, be a Karn. Karn liberated. Karn daddy. Karn me, baby. Star. Okay, Worm Coil time. Crack the star for a green. Yep, with you. With you. Karn me, daddy. Worm Coil. Yep. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to white-red. We're going to burn you again. Going to hit you with a good old Boros Charm to the noggin. We're going to crack this Arid Mesa. Get a tapped Sacred Foundry. 1-mana burn spell. That is a land. Yeah. So we're going to play an Eidolon, right? Hear me out. Pass. This is kind of rough. This is not the greatest time in my life right now. Red, white, smash to smithereens your Worm Coil. I'll take 2, but you take 3. You get your tokens, which is fine. I need to draw a 1-mana burn spell. And to Sunbait Canyon. Oh, that is a Ulamog? Oh, that's... Yeah. This might be a problem. This might be a problem. Rip. Alright then, there goes that match. If you guys want to see more content like this, smash that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe to the channel, see content like this daily. And I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys later. Bye-bye.